Well, you've done it. Today's the last day of the first half of your lessons. We're on lesson 39 today in Practical Proverbs for the older student. Lesson 39, comparing characters. We compared some character traits a couple weeks ago, but today we're going to compare our characters. We've been talking for 39 lessons about the wise woman or the wise person and the foolish person, the biblical fool. Today you're going to write a paper. Now, when you get to college, they're going to expect you to be able to write a cohesive, good 5-paragraph paper. So that's what we're going to practice today. This is a comparison paper. So the best thing to do is to sit down and just brainstorm, write everything you can think of that has to do with being wise. Character traits, where does it come from? How do we get it? What does God call it? Et cetera, et cetera. And then do the same thing with your foolish. And that way you've got a lot of information there to draw from as you sit down to write your paper. Your first paragraph should be an introductory paragraph laying forth what it is you're going to do. In this paper, I will be comparing the wise person to the foolish person according to Proverbs 1 through 9. Or you can, and make sure you have a thesis statement in there, which will state exactly what you're going to do in the paper. And usually you also include something to grab someone's attention. Usually that first sentence is a question or something that will make me want to read your paper. Then your second and third and fourth paragraphs are the body of your paper. You're going to give me, you can either choose 3 different things to compare within the foolish and wisdom and compare them in 3 paragraphs. Probably in this paper, it would be better to do a paragraph on the foolish person and a paragraph on the wise person. And then maybe the fourth paragraph, you can give me an example of some of these things you've seen in people's lives. Always try and pull in something from literature, history, or a personal story in each paragraph. It's a very short story in each paragraph. And then your fifth paragraph is going to be your conclusion. Now, in your conclusion, you should restate your thesis statement sentence, what the paper was about. And then you're also going to put forth what you learned from the study and what your decision is going to be. Whether you're willing to be humble and give your heart to the Lord and be teachable and choose wisdom, or if you're still on the line because, man, sin is really fun and I'm not ready to make that decision and I want to have some more fun first. And so you're going to write that paper. Your parents will be grading that paper. So you don't have to turn it in to me. You don't have to send it in. You're welcome to. I'd love to read some of your papers. But make sure that your parents get that paper to grade. And then that will wrap up part 1 of our Proverbs study. You've done Proverbs 1 through 9. The next section, Proverbs 10 through 31, we will be doing more topically. So we'll pull all the verses on pride and humility together and study it. All the verses on work, money, the words of our mouth, anger management, relationships, etc. And we'll also be bringing in the whole counsel of God's word. So it'll look a little bit different, but it's just the next thing in your book. So enjoy writing the paper. Really take time to pray through it and think about it and share it with your parents. Thank you for your time.